Hello everyone, Dan Kocel here with Core Music. And today's video is going to be very interesting because it's the first time that I've ever done anything like this, and actually wrote a song and used a friend of mine from France who plays a very mean harmonica. Wrote a blues song that he put his harmonica on, and we passed files back and forth over the internet and was able to compile, mix, and master a blues song that I wrote several weeks ago. So this video is going to be how we did it. And before we get into that, a couple of things. First of all, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate you subscribing. It helps my channel out tremendously. Also, if you like the video, please hit the like button and ring the bell. And secondly, what I'd like to do is spend just a little bit of time here talking about Laurent Desprez, who is my friend from France, and a little bit about his background and how he got started in playing the blues harmonica. So this is a picture of my friend Laurent on the left here, and also a picture of his band on the right. Laurent learned to, he got his first, I should say, chromatic harmonica for Christmas from his parents, thanks to his father who played this instrument. And he didn't just play around with it, he actually played a song and kept learning the song over and over again. That was O Susanna. Years later he moved to Paris, and he met some musicians that were beginning some kind of a pop rock blues band. And he discovered the diatonic harmonica at that time, and it became an extension of himself, as he says. When he moved back to his native area in France, he decided to create a band, a Chicago blues style band called Broken Back Daddy, which you see in the upper right hand corner of the screen. He also discovered the method of Mr. Jerry Portnoy on the internet. And he said this method he would recommend to anyone who was trying to learn to play the harmonica. He said it's one of the best and really opens your eyes for what can be done with what's called the lip destroyer, the harmonica. So, you know, he's been playing for a very long time now, and he said everything is like a new day. He keeps trying to learn more and more and more. And he says it teaches him how to translate his emotions to altered notes. So now let's get into the song and how we recorded the song. Okay, so now a little bit about the history of how this song came about. So not only is Laurent a good friend of mine now, but he is also a coworker of mine. And I met him several weeks ago when he came in from France. We traveled together to Pittsburgh for a symposium that we had to attend. And on our way to the symposium, and while we were at the symposium, we discussed writing a blues song together that we can both participate in. And we would send the tracks back and forth over the internet in the form of a WAV file. And this is essentially how the song got started. So after our commitments at the symposium in the evening, I would go back to my hotel room and start jotting down some ideas for the lyrics for the song, and finally came up with the lyrics that you see on the screen right there now. The name of the song is called You're the Only One. It is written in the key of E and recorded at 116 beats per minute. When I got back home after a week in Pittsburgh, I picked up my guitar and just started playing around and started putting music to those words. Once I got the music to the words, I felt very comfortable with the way it sounded, so then I started building all the other tracks. Started out with a drum track, a bass track, and then I did the vocals along with acoustic guitar and electric guitar. And then what I did is I exported it out to a WAV file and sent that over the internet to Laurent in France. And he then put his harmonica track on that particular file and we were able to then send it back to me, where I was able to mix and master it and come out with the final outcome. So let's talk a little bit about that process now. Okay, so here we are in Cubase 13 Pro, and I just wanted to start by going through each one of the tracks one by one so you understand the way that it was put together. This is the entire group of tracks: the electric guitar, acoustic guitar, bass, drums, harmonica, and the vocal. So I'm going to mute everything except the drums right now, so you can hear the drum track. This is the first track that was recorded. Get a good understanding on the beats per minute throughout the whole process. I'm just going to play a little bit of each one of the tracks till we blend them all together. Now we'll bring in the bass. Okay. Now we'll stop and we'll go backwards, and we'll play the bass, the drums, and the electric guitar together. Okay, now we'll go back and we'll also now add some of the acoustic guitar in there for some of the little flavor that is added onto it with the acoustic. Okay, now we'll actually bring the vocals in, and this is the way it would have been when I sent the raw WAV file to Laurent in France before he sent me the harmonica track. So this is the way it sounded with the vocals.
Hey baby, let's have some fun. I just want you to know that you're the only one.
Okay, so this is the way it was sent now to Laurent, and then a few days after I sent him the file, he sent it back to me with the harmonica track. And then this is with the harmonica track. This is the entire song, and I'll play this song all the way through for you. Now the settings on my board here are already set for the mix on how it was finished, and then it was then mastered and then uploaded as an MP3. So here is the entire song.
stars and the sun. I need you more than ever before. When you're around, I just want more and more. And I love you right down to the core.
Now here comes the electric guitar solo. Now here's the break before the harmonica. And here comes the last two verses.
When I'm with you, I should feel fine. I'll take you out and we'll wine and we'll dine. You're so beautiful, you're finer than wine. Hey lady, let's have some fun. I just want you to know that you're the only one. When we're together, you're the moon, the stars and the sun.
So that's the entire song, and you can see that the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks, are all there and mixed now for the right volume. And I did do a couple of little tweaks to some of the things, like I believe on the vocal, I did some of the enhancements to just kill some of the background noise when I was singing the song. I did the same on the harmonica, just to lower the volume down just a little bit to be able to blend everything together at the right volume. And on the electric guitar also, you can see that the electric guitar is down below all the other set points, just because I didn't want it to override the entire process of the entire song. So a lot of what you see here is exactly what the final outcome is, and then essentially all I would do is go here, export the file to an audio mixdown, and then once it became the audio mixdown, I would remaster that mixdown with the mastering software within the Cubase 13 Pro. And then once it's mastered, I export it to an MP3 file. That also sets all the parameters and evens out all of the different levels to make sure that it's all one easily listened to song without having real high peaks or real low peaks at times where the bass can be overrun or the electric guitar can be overrun. So it kind of flattens everything out. It's called compression, and that was the last thing I did before I mastered the song, was compress the entire song. So hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Well, that's it for this video. Again, I would appreciate it if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Hit the like button and also ring the bell so you get notified when I put out another video. And I think this was kind of a unique video, as I said at the very beginning, because the first time I've ever worked with somebody overseas and transferred files back and forth, and being able to put together a song, you know, over the pond, so to speak. Anyway, have a great evening, a great day, depending on where you're located, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.